Nearly a decade ago, Yallow's brother walked the length of this beach after arguing with his mother, but he never returned. He points to the direction that Avera Mengistu took, where he ended up crossing into Gaza and then captured by Hamas. Avera's mental health had deteriorated not long before that. The death of his sibling deeply affected him. And now his family say the wait for action has taken far too long.
9 years. We're living, but we're not alive. It's a bad dream that's been going on for so many years. We can't cope. We're asking the government to bring him home, like it should all citizens.
All this time they weren't sure if Avera was dead. Then Hamas released a video earlier this year showing him alive. Well, we've only been here for a few minutes, but every few seconds we hear loud thuds. And that's the continuous bombing of Gaza that's happening just a few kilometers down this coastline over here. Now, Yallo tells us that every time he hears those thuds, he thinks how terrifying it must be for his brother. Israel's airstrikes have further complicated things, but with more captives now held in Gaza, Avera's relatives hope he'll be freed if a ceasefire deal resumes. His family says neither the Israeli War Cabinet or those leading the Bring Them Back Home campaign have contacted them, leaving Avera's community with no choice, they say, but to raise awareness to his case alone.
So this is Avera.
Mihal has been painting Avera and his family for years.
And his mother, she's crying.
Now she aims for her art to bring his name back to the public domain after years of being forgotten. His case, she says, has highlighted the inequality that the Jewish Israeli-Ethiopian community faces, as well as that faced by the Arab Bedouin minority after Hisham Al Sayed was captured in 2015.
At
first, his pictures and Hisham's were not present in the square. After pressure, his picture was finally printed. The authorities gave up on Avera. They didn't include him in a captive exchange deal a few years ago. They say that people relate most to those that look like them.
Mihal says she doesn't want him to be stigmatized because of his mental health that led him into Gaza. She says it could have happened to anyone, so she'll continue to campaign for his release. In Ashkelon, Yallo says Avera will have experienced a number of wars on Gaza, but he prays that this will be the last, and one that ends with his brother's safe return.
Make sure to subscribe to a channel to the latest news from RDZ World News.